You are watching an Al Bear review. Cue the music. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here with the Greenleaf recap. I'm a little lazy. I don't feel like going and getting in front of the green screen, but it's all good. I know I'm late. It's been a crazy week. A lot going on this week. Week's still not over, so I'm a little late. But anywho, the episode was actually pretty good, man. But I do have to say this. I'm kind of low-key getting tired of it already. Like, them trying to fight for this church back. I think for me, my biggest issue is we ain't getting nowhere. So I'm just tired of hearing and seeing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we not getting anywhere. And it seems like Harmony and Hope got the upper hand. But let me get into it. So the show picks up with Judy, who is Bob Whitmore's daughter. She pays Grace a visit. And you know, it's crazy because they also introducing new characters. So I never like being introduced to new people because now I got to care about more people. So basically, she go to see Grace. They tell Grace the plan. They tell Grace, like, we bought up all the land around Calvary so we can upgrade Calvary, build a gym, a store, a daycare center, basically trying to build a mini city. Calvary is going to be a city and not just a church. And so Grace is just like, well, what do y'all want in return? Nobody just does this at the kindness of their heart. And, you know, we talking about this type of money. And so, you know, it's so weird because later in the show, well, let me keep that one. So now that Grace knows what Harmony and Hope plan is to do with all the land, she goes home and tell Bishop, May, and Jacob they have a meeting. And basically during this meeting, first Lady May called out Jacob and she was like, you fool, you know, you let your wife sell the land. And you know what I'm saying, she goes as far as it was either May or Bishop. She was just like, you need to stop letting women control you, boy. And you know what I'm saying? He does. And Carissa got on my nervous episode and she got on y'all nervous episode. So we'll get into that. So basically, they trying to come up with a plan that's going to help them, you know, block what it is that Harmony and Hope is trying to do. And, you know, but Jacob had to take the heat off of him. So he had to throw Charity under the bus. He was like, well, at least I'm not sleeping with him. And he says Charity is in love. And it just starts a whole bunch of you know what. So Lady May, she storms out. Her and Grace have a mother-daughter or a mom moment. And Lady May was just like, she kind of feel bad because because Charity, bad choice in men always make her feel so bad in the sense of she raised them horribly. She felt as a mom or something like that. And I mean, I get it. Charity looking like she gonna be 0 for 2 because Kevin was turned out like men and it seems like Phil is using her. But nevertheless, so this episode, after the meeting, Jacob go upstairs, have a quick conversation. Well, Carissa asked him how was the meeting. And of course, she trying to be nosy. And I kind of wish he just, you know, frees her out. So he was like, you know, just the regular. Then she leaves or she tries to walk out and he asks her what was she doing at Fernando office. And she was like, I was there for you. Trying to get those cufflinks he had that you said that you love, that you like. I'm there for you, Jacob. And I know you ain't the one to talk as many nights as you done left me in the bed crying and soaking up and, you know, whoop-de-whoop. Just doing too much. Just getting on my everlasting nerve, man. Because I'm just like, damn, Jacob, you been cheating all this time. You should know what cheaters do. They go into defense mode ASAP. She cheating. You need to pick up on that. So, you know, that was that. So anyways, Judy goes to Phil, let Phil know what Bob's plan is. He don't really care about the plan. He mad that Grace found out before him. And basically now he questioning what is his place, where, you know, what is his place in Harmony and Hope? He's questioning it because he don't know. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. We find out later in the episode that Phil and Judy had something going on. We did. We found out they had something going on. Now, I don't know whether they was married, because she did say something about divorce papers. I don't know. But saying all that to say, Phil looked dumber and dumber to me, because it's just like, you gonna dish this man. Do you not believe this man did not know that you and his daughter had something going on and you ditch her? So he using you correctly, Phil. You ain't nothing but a pawn. You a sucker, man. I don't even like you. So I don't really even want to talk about Phil being jealous of Zora and Nikki relationship. Like, girl, you supposed to be off to college. Instead, you helping your heathen brother be mad at your mama. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. So the Greenleafs come up with a plan to basically get the deacon board to vote against this. And basically, the plan is to throw an engagement party for Bishop and Lady May, and they're going to invite the deacon board, and they're going to do their damage like that. So anyways, we'll get that in a second. So Bishop went to go talk to Charity about Phil, basically wanting to, hear out. And of course, she just like, who told you? I knew it was Grace. And part of me just wanted Bishop to be like, nah, it was your brother. Like, just tell the truth. Grace was trying to protect you because she hates Grace so much. But anyways, it's just, I don't know. Bishop sees that Charity is immature, and she only been, because she goes as far as to tell Bishop that she believes she's in love with him, and they only been seeing each other for a short period of time. And it's just like, he sees that, damn, my daughter is dumb, and she definitely being used. So he tells her to invite him to the party, and he'll get to know him then. So, but he basically asking, well, if he not like the rest of them, then why are you keeping it a secret? Why does it have to be a secret from the family? And she tries to give some sort of an explanation, but I ain't here for it. I don't really like Charity like that. To me, she can go, it's gonna sound bad, but she can go faith. She can go ahead and die off, kill herself or do something, because she just, at this point, she more of a burden than anything to us. So, moving on, Carissa gonna go up to Bishop because she asked Jacob earlier in the episode. She was like, they didn't get the house, they went with a cash offer, but who would inherit, the house, basically the Greenleaf mansion and property? And he was like, he don't know, probably all three of us. So she asked him that, what he asked, and of course he said the right thing. No, I don't want to, and it don't matter. Like, I'm trying to do my own thing in life. And so she take it upon herself to come up with a lie to Bishop, tell her that Zora needs the original marriage certificate, because I believe she knew about the safe. She had, well, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. She just wanted to find out where they keep important documents, and then he took her to the safe. And basically, she stood there and I guess got the code or something like that. So she just trying to be sneaky, and it's just aggravating because I just can't wait for, hopefully, and later in the show, she did go back to check the safe, and May came, May moved everything, because while her and Bishop was up there talking about the marriage certificate, May came in at the very end, and she pretty much put 2 and 2 together. May, hopefully it's a camera in there somewhere we can expose this heifer next week, because I'm just not feeling Carissa. So anyways, moving on. Jacob try to get back in good. I don't know why Jacob like Carissa, man. It just be pissing me off, man. I can't stand that heifer, man. Like, he trying to get back in good graces with Carissa, so he gonna go to Dante just like everybody else around that boy with his hand out saying, hey, I got something that can get you out of trouble. Basically, you invest in my wife's school. We killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Dante was like, man, get your ASS up out of here, man. You just like everybody else. Come around me with handouts, man. I ain't with that. And it just leave her. Dang. You know what I'm saying? It's a TV show, but y'all, I can't stand that heifer. But anywho, moving on. Judy presents the project to Calvary Deacon Board. And basically what they want in return is 50% of the board. They don't want to get rid of anybody, but they want to bring in 12 new people. And so that way they'll have 50%. But just like Lady May was saying at the party, don't do it, because all it takes is one fool such as Connie, who already received the check from them, to even go in that direction. And it'll be 13 to whatever, and so they got the majority. So that's what they want. And so basically the Deacon board is Connie wants it bad. She does. She's harmony and hope throughout, but we'll see how it goes. So anyway, so Phil, he shows up to the party. Him and Bishop, they talking, and the whole time Bishop was just in disgust with him. Like he can't take it. Bishop can't stand the little nigga. Like he can't. And so luckily Lady Mae came and took Bishop away from him, asked can she speak to her husband in private or whatever. And Bishop was just like, I would never give my blessing, because even like everything about him feels phony. And Bishop said he didn't even do offer to do the one thing that we feel like he need to do, which is quit his job. And it's weird because I don't know how I feel about that. You know, that man needs a livelihood as well. And to be honest, we don't know nothing about Phil. We just know he's Bob Puppet, and so does everybody else. So nobody really knows if he actually can preach just like Charity. So I don't know how I feel about that. But I get what Bishop is saying. We need some type of good gesture, a gesture in good faith, or however you say the old saying, to show us that you really for what what you say you for. So anyways, Mae gets up because the whole plan was to invite the Deacon board, and she was gonna find a way to persuade them without it making it seem as Gigi knew. So her way was, now she did get in everybody's ear individually, or at least a couple of them. But Mae gave a word. Mae was up there doing a toast. She was saying ain't no relationship 50-50 because there ain't no room for G-O-D. And I was just like, damn, boy, that's a good one, man. I was just saying to myself, how many preachers looking at this doggone episode and was just like, damn, that'll preach. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I felt like that was a good one. I felt like ain't no relationship 50-50 because there ain't no room for God. That was good. She did a thing and obviously did what it needed to do. It had Deacon board looking, realizing that maybe they're making the wrong mistake or what, whatever the case is. Like I said, Carissa went to go check the safe and wasn't nothing else, so she came back with a stank attitude. Like I said, we also find out after the party, and Phil, he just leave. He don't even say bye, Charity. I'm gonna call you tonight so we can pillow talk. He ain't do nothing. He just left with Judy. And I'm just like, what that, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. Like, you supposed to be crazy about my daughter, but you leaving with their little white heifer? What? Like, I don't know. So, Phil, he I don't know. It just don't do it for him. But then, at the party, Charity and Grace got into it. Charity basically said, Grace, if anybody know what you did, man, we'll be out of this thing. You lied for your son and all this. Like, Charity, just get on my goddamn nerves. Like, she need to just got doggone, just do something, man. I can't. She doing too much. Now, I will say I need somebody to hate. As much as I don't like Lady Mae, I just can't hate Lady Mae like that. So, also, we find out that Sophia and Dante might have them a little something going on. Connie comes up to Lady Mae after the party or whatever and called Lady Mae a lie for lying to that girl last week, talking about her father sexually abused her. I was just like, God damn. Oh, geez, Lord bless my tongue. Anoint my tongue, Jesus. I be cussing too much, but I was like, you gonna call somebody a lie about being molested by their daddy? I was just like, ooh, I don't know. That's something you do behind closed doors. You don't do that to nobody's Facebook. Hey, Lady Mae was just like, hey, get the stepping. Not just all Lady Mae, she just say, get the stepping. But she called that woman a lie by getting molested. I was just like, what? Well, what is it was crazy, though. It was crazy. So anyways, Bishop goes to talk to Charity and basically asks Charity to keep everything. Hey, he was like, look at baby girl. We know you in love. So you say, but we just need you to keep everything on the low until we get Calvary back, because that was the original plan. This hell forgot so I was just about to cuss. I said, Lord, help me with the tongue. She went straight to Phil and told Phil that use the recording of Grace admitting that she lied. Now, my thing is, Phil got to be smart here. Hold on, Phil got to be smart. Let me tell you why. Nigga, you broke up with that man's daughter. You used her. You just, so you just stick your god dog on What index finger and some ice cream and you pulled it right back out. Like, come on, dog. So Bob using you, as a tool, as he's supposed to. Like, you brought my daughter hard. Like, you can work for me, but you gonna be do what I say. Like, he got to be careful, because if he gives this information to Bob, what is Bob gonna do with this information? Is he gonna turn it over to the police? Probably not. Bob really does love Grace. Bob really, at least it's my opinion, he sees that Grace could take Harmony and Hope to what he wanted, because she's that type of leader. She has that whatever where people just want to follow her. I know it's a TV show and she ain't really got that on the TV show, but that's what they give her. And Bob sees that as to feel, nigga, don't nobody like you. You just a nigga. Like, don't nobody like you. And it's just, he don't see that. I mean, his suit collection be nice now. He be clean, but so I don't know. Phil got to really think about that. Don't send that thing to Bob. Don't listen to Cherry. Please don't. She don't know what the hell she talking about. She ain't never worked day in her life. She ain't did this. She got a little baby by a gay man. That's all. Like, we're moving on. Lastly, Judy storms into Grace's office upset, saying that, Lady Mae's probably, trying to sabotage this, et cetera, et cetera. And Grace said, I can't control them. You know better than I do. You can't control our appearance. So she basically tell Grace, look here, man. I got another surprise for you. We need this thing to go through. But my daddy gonna make you head permanent or permanent pastor of Calvary, but you gotta get us the vote. So now Grace got an issue on her hand. But I mean, man, he trying to turn Calvary into a little town. Like, look here, I would want to be a part of that. Like, hey, Lady Mae can't preach anyway. Grace, go up there, get your blessing, okay? Lead these sheep, lead the flock, and tell Lady Mae, just come on Sundays, mama, you know what I'm saying? You and daddy been doing it for 44 and something years. You just come support your daughter. Jacob, lead Carissa, and I'll find you something to do in the church. You feel me? Charity, you go over there with Phil, man. We ain't got time for you, man. Like, what? I'm Grace. I know we can't be going against family, but look, this worth thinking about right here. Calvary gonna be something. You hear me? They trying to turn Calvary into Calvary, like a place. So I don't know, man. We got a lot to think about, man. But the show getting on my nerve, because like I said, man, we ain't getting nowhere with getting this church back. So I'm kind of getting over it. It's still a great show. It's still probably my favorite show on right now. But we need something to happen to get some momentum going to where we start winning. Let's kill Charity, man. I'm out of here, man. Y'all make sure y'all have a good day, man. Peace.